Welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. I'm delighted to be joined today by Solomon Dacres, a man fighting David Adeleye on the Magnificent 7 London card in Wembley Arena, December 7th. With all of that said, how does that sound to you, bud?
Sounds good, you know, it's a good fight on the cards, and that's what I'm in boxing for, good fight, so yeah, I'm ready for it.
And that press conference just then, it got a little bit fiery, didn't get out of hand of course, but is there a little bit of, not hatred, but just a bit of spice there between you two now?
Yeah, probably, you know, it's a matchup that I've been trying to get for all year really, and like I've said before, you know, it pulled out a couple of times, and you know, we're trying to get this matchup, so yeah man, it's one that I've been anticipating for a while.
And for you, is that a frustration when you've got the man, you've got the fight, you've got the venue, you've got everything, you know, oh, this is ideal, and then it gets cooled off and you're thinking, oh, do I stick with the same man, do I go for something else, and it almost puts your career on hold a little bit? Yeah,
that's what it is, you know, putting your career on hold in this game. You know, fighters don't want to wait around too long, especially when you're fit and ready. You know, I know people get injuries and little things that can put you out the ring, but when you're fit and ready, you want to make the most of that time, and you want to get active and build yourself up, so it does get frustrating, so I'm just glad that, you know, last time I still fought, you know, and I'm fighting again now.
And we said obviously put your career on hold a little bit, but then obviously not to look past that fight, but is there an excitement within you now to get that fight out its way, and then you can get on with your carear from there and kick on and push to possibly different and better titles? Yeah, Fabio Wardley perhaps moving on a level?
Definitely, that's what I want, you know. I want to, you know, win this fight, you know, put a good statement out there, and like I said, kick on to the next step. That's what we all want to do. I don't want to, you know, stick around not doing nothing. I want to push myself, see how I can do, and you know, go for the top.
And Frank Warren, as your promoter, it's not a bad thing to say in its own right, but also as a heavyweight, it's just about the best thing you can say. He's got heavyweights all the way up the division and down the division that are doing brilliant things, and you're presumably just one of the next ones to do that. How exciting are you, and how helpful is it having Frank behind you? Yeah,
like you say, he's got a lot of heavyweights at the minute. He seems to be the place to be when you're a heavyweight fighter. So he's got all the opportunities are there. You know, we've got the backing, we've got, you know, the things in place to put the fights on, and it just leaves us fighters the job to do the fighting and do the training and you know, put it on fight night.
And to jump back to the fight, David Adeleye seemed somewhat dismissive of you as an opponent, dismissive of what you can do to him. Do you think he genuinely believes that, or is that part of the show? And if so, what message do you have to him for being so dismissive of you?
Who knows, but I think, you know, people in the gym and people that, you know, would speak to him would know, then be telling him, like, this is, you know, this is a serious fight for you, and it's a hard fight for you. You know, he's going to know that. Deep down, he's going to know this is a hard fight for him.
And you're a very well-spoken, well-mannered fighter in interviews and on the press conference. Is that something, when you have an opponent, you know they're going to try that because they know necessarily you're going to have a calm demeanour and they maybe think they can get one up on you with that? Is it something you're used to, something that doesn't bother you now?
Yeah, but you know what it is, like, I train that hard, you know, put everything into the gym, that talking business, it's not going to make that much of a difference, you know. That is not what I'm in boxing for, to talk at press conferences. I'm in boxing to go in the ring and become one of the best fighters that I can be, and that's what I'm about. So the other stuff doesn't interest me.
And it's a brilliant card you're on. There's obviously top fighters up and down the bill. That maybe doesn't make a huge amount of difference to your performance, but how exciting is it to be part of a real big card that there's going to be a lot of excitement around in the capital, in Wembley Arena? There's so much going for it.
Yeah, it's good to be on these cards because, you know, the better the cards are, the more eyes that are on your fight as well from other fans from other fights. So it's good to be on these good cards, and, you know, when you get a good atmosphere in the venue, it's good. And like you said, it's good to be in, you know, with other good fights on the card, and more people tune into the fights.
And then the last one from me, obviously you said you're not much of a talker, you prefer to do it in the ring, but as a last message, what do you think fans should expect from this fight, fans should expect from you, and what's going to happen on December 7th?
Just expect a clinical boxing masterclass, and, you know, and showing you what I'm bringing to the heavyweight division.
Well, I appreciate it. All the best and good luck on December 7th.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.